And this is now the situation of the house. Gone is the area here where they used to have a sitting area. And these are the chickens and the ornamental plants that the wife is selling. And this is their bedroom before. And it was completely blown away. As you can see there, in fact, the other side where their kitchen is also completely blown away. 3.6 kilometer uphill. And this is the video of education versus poverty. This is the replacement of house number 9, and she deserves our help.
Thank you kayo. Sa mutabang sa mua, ma'am, dako gikigul pasalamat sa iya.
So
Thank you kayo.
she feels she lost everything. They don't know where to sleep, and then the whole house, this roof has actually come off on the side there, on the what you can see on the side. So she said she feels so depressed, don't know what to do. The children, like, usay dito kasi mana jud kuan ga.
Usay dito kasi mana mamin nya. Amo pambuga sa to, ma'am, nabasa sa uwan wa mi. Maglugaw na lang mi, ma'am.
So the rice was even wet, so they just use porridge on it because they can't cook it. So they don't even have income anymore because all their farming crops has been blown away. So they still manage to get the children go back to school with the modules, but they are struggling for food. So right now, and she can't even cook the snacks that she used to bend around the village because everything has blown away. That was really hard for her. That's why she was depressed. She seems to be losing hope. But right now, we are helping Maricel and Lucio build up her house, their house for the children. Ang inyong Christmas sad kaayo to ga.
Oh, guba si kayo, ma'am, ay narito wala naman to, guba na.
So, inyong pagpasko ba?
Wala, ma'am, wala gid mi, ma'am.
They never there's no Christmas for them this year because the typhoon arrived on December 16 and she lost everything. It's only now that she's managed to pick up the will to that there is still hope, and I come back here. I'm here now, climbing up. This is farther than the 3 kilometers walk. Here, this is in TANAY Hill, Cebu City. And this is the hill where I climbed up before in my education versus poverty video. And I'm here to take some solar lights for the family. And it's a 4-kilometer walk uphill. You can see that we are still like 1 kilometer up, but this is steeper, you know. You also have to find your way through, and at least I just been to the 3 kilometers walk, 2 kilometers walk yesterday. I will be going to this 4-kilometer walk. Whew. So I think the family will be happy that they will have their solar lights now, because this distance from the road means that they have no electricity here. So join me now as we see the house number 8 family. So we are now, me and Susan is halfway through the TANAY Hills, 2 kilometers up now. This is our marker, the coconut. Kana. So we have here the one of the daughter. Isa kayo nga ni mga Mary Rose. She's buying some soft drinks down the hill. Imagine doing an errand 4 kilometers down. Oh, that's 2 km. Not so bad. So this is the reason why that we didn't come here immediately as soon as we have the sponsors for their the solar lights and to fix their kitchen, because it's of the distance. It's 4 kilometers up. So we'll continue on. Mary Lou is with us. She's buying some soft drinks, and I think it's for us. So this is the video about the house that I titled before. When I first came here, it's education versus poverty. As you can see, that was the house with 3 kids, and the mother is a snack vendor, and then the father is construction and farming. So if there's someone who wants to construct some nipa hut, he can do it, but it's not a regular job. So if you can remember in the video, they even got a small sitting area on the front. It was all blown away by the typhoon, and the bedroom of the family is completely blown away. So you can see here, they are trying to rebuild the house out of the help, the 5,000 pesos that was given as assistance from the government. As you can see, where 5,000 pesos can reach. It's not even finished. It's only a few sheets, and they are using the trees as bamboos and bamboos as poles. And this is now the situation of the house. Gone is the area here where they used to have a sitting area, and these are the chickens and the ornamental plants that the wife is selling, and this is their bedroom before, and it was completely blown away, as you can see there. In fact, the other side where their kitchen is also completely blown away. Now this family of Maricel and Lucio has 3 children, and all 3 are doing very good in school. In fact, they are always achieving the highest honor in school. When the family is really trying hard, the husband and wife, Maricel and Lucio, is really trying hard to make sure that the children have education. And I was wrong, it's not 4 kilometers, it's actual 3.6 down from the bottom of the road. So but it's very steep, and the reason why they are living here in this far away mountain is this is like part of the land of the wife's mother. So Maricel's mother is part of this house, and this is now the house of the family. And so you can see, you can't even get in because they're all living in the inside here because they lost their bedroom. So I have to go sideways to go inside the house. And like I said, I have canceled house number 9, and this is what I'm replacing. Maricel and Lucio's house, and I believe this family is more deserving than house number 9, who wants a house 20 by 24. So this is now the children, Mary Rose, John D, and May Ann. This is how they live. But another thing that the family is really, these children, you can see their school medals is over here. These are the pride of the children. The pride of the family is the medals of the children that they are still saving, even though it was blown away. They are now living in this square. That they have a little bit of help from the government. They managed to cement, but you can see not all the house is cemented because you can see they are still living on dirt floors. So this is their kitchen, and they lost their bedroom. It was completely blown away now. So it's not so bright today. So all the roof has blown away. They just managed to get some and put it back the front, and this is where they are occupying now, is where the family live. And I know it's on the top of the hill, but some of the trees are actually protecting the house from completely being blown away. Otherwise, this will all be out of sight. So you can see that the family is living simply. They do their own effort to make sure that the children get education, to make sure that they can live without relying on someone else's effort. This is their little kitchen where Maricel makes all the snacks, you know, like the suman, the puto, and any snacks that they can sell around the neighborhood, especially near the school areas. And that's what she does. And while her husband Lucio is doing construction work and farming. So this is Lucio. Ilan na edad ni sir? 41 si Mama Maricel. 36 years old and 41. You've been married for 14 years na, no? 14 years. So, di hindi kagikan, sir? Mandawi. So, mao lagi na. Kanina, ilisa na ninimos, Nel.
Oh, ilisa naman. Kaya nakuan man diha ang kuan.
Tako pa sana.
So, Lucio is the only one that's repairing their... Ikaw na siya nag-repair ani dong? Lagi. So, he's just putting all these dried palm trees temporarily because they lost some of the sheets. These are the only remaining ones here. Okay, makita gamaysan. The remaining sheets are here. They got their little solar and there. And the rest is made of dried palm trees. And when it's raining, the family is saying that they are wet inside. And in fact, right now it's raining. That's what we're dreading now, is the wetness that's gonna come inside. So, Mama Maricel, what happened sa Bagyo? So, the whole kitchen is naguba din tanan. So, the whole kitchen and the rooms are all blown away. I didn't realize that. And then, even their toilet there is completely blown away. They just managed to repair it of what they can find, that they can where it blown away. So that's why you can see that roof is got some dried palm leaves. So one of the means of living of the family, like the charity is providing livelihood, is the set of cooking stuff for her to continue her business in selling snack around the neighborhood, like the proper pots, utensils for her snack business. And she's also selling vegetables, ornamental plants, and the family just lives simply. And that's why you can see that they are only slowly making the house as comfortable as they can. So this is what's happening when it's raining. Look, it's dripping from the roof to the ground. So the family will just have to put buckets or anything that to make sure that the water will not just puddle up inside. It will be saved in pots and they will throw it outside. Otherwise, it just be all muddy inside with them walking around. So that's the husband and wife now is looking for pots that they can use to save those water that's dripping from the roof. So I'm gonna surprise the family now because they got no electric. The family have 3 children. Mary Rose, 14 years old, John D, 12, and May Ann, 7 years old. All are very serious in their studies. All are still in school. Mary Rose is grade 9. John Day is grade 6. And May Ann is grade 2. And they are very good kids because at first time I was here, it's only the children that was here, and they are very attentive, very respectful, and they showed me their medals because they really value their education. So one help that I could give to this family is to give them solar lights. They have no electric because of the distance. Sel, mo ni siya akong ihatag ni Muga. So kani, first, mo ni siya solar lights. This is a solar light na naitulo ka bulb. So this is what I'm giving the family at first. So unsay makasulti nimo, Maricel?
Thank you gid kayo sa hinabang. Labi na kani dako nagikini katabang namo ma'am nga wa may kuryente.
Lagi, this is Maricel and she said
kuan sa mong anak ka magmodule.
Lagi, this is really a great help for them, is changing their lives because right now the children is struggling to answer the modules. So nila pag-answer sa module kagabi eh.
Katurang kuan ma'am bakit ara god.
So I was asking how did they answer the modules during at night?
Na dito.
Lampara?
Oh, kanang gas-gas ma'am ba. Hababaw.
Kaya ako ni ipa-set up ron ni ko ano kana, that is what their light at night. So pwede naman nimo i-set up lang ko ani parihog youth be aron. This is what they put kerosene, and then that's what their light at night. If they can't buy kerosene, tough luck, they don't have any lights. I-set up ko na daan ga para makita ka na ang wire. Yan naman isuldi siya. So we'll have to set up the lights because this is gonna be a life-changing event for the family. The first time, how long? Pila na kanus ana mo nagpuyo diri, pila na katuig?
35 na.
She's living here for 35 years with no electricity. They have those LED solar lights that, you know, the local made ones that the local merchants are selling, but it's not, the panels are just really fake, so it's not kaning duhaga may mga mga mahalin. So we're setting up one, and so this is Maricel. Pilat tayo may dagda 36 years old, and they've been married for 14 years, and the family is taking pride in the educating their children because like Maricel only reached grade 7 and si Lucio unsay nangaraabot grade 3. So you can imagine how proud they are that their children are all very bright children. The 3 are really top honors in their class. Even May Ann there, the youngest girl, top honors in siya. She's also a top student, especially this Mary Rose, the 14-year-old child, the first one. She is consistently on top of her class. So this is a great help for the family for having a proper light at night. I will be telling Lucio, ang usa sa akong ihatag ninyo, ako mong tabangan og I will be helping you rebuilding your house. So tabangan ta mo sa inyong balay.
Salamat po.
Lagi. So he's really thankful for this help that you have given the family. I will be interviewing them in a minute. We'll just have a breast from from installing all the solar lights. So Maricel was saying that her grandmother, Lola o Lolo?
Lola na ko lolo, sila lang ma'am.
It's very far away.
Ilang mga anak mamuhay paki.
So their children is not even helping them, their aunties and uncles, because they also have none. So both like are really crying for happiness that you have helped them. So I want to visit their grandmother, but pila ka kilometro ga? Because it's really far. They're really living really far, and they are here living so far. They're both in tears now because they are very happy that their house will soon be better, and their house will soon be rebuilt early than what they can rely on themselves from the snacks and Lucio here, from the farming and from the construction things that she has good for living. So the both couple is really happy.
Dako gi kayo pasalamat. Thank you.
He is really happy.
Ilabi na sa mutabang sa mua.
All the donors is gonna help them. They cannot thank you enough.
Kana igong kabasko nga makatabang pa sa
Daghan.
dako pa nga nang
So all they can do is pray for you, Sir Ben, that you can help more people, because this help is really big for them. They have not expected it, but it will change your life. Especially the solar lights that we just given them. This will change the children's life. So the couple is really very grateful, and they are deserving to be house number 9. I'm here now with Lucio, and as I said, he's earned as a farmer and a construction worker sometimes around here in the village of Tacan Hills. And he's telling me that these columns that he made from the wood are actually di ka nagyuni sa tanom, Luz. All the wood that she can scavenge around from the trees that's fallen off, and that's what he's making into columns. And these sheets here and the little wood is from the help of the government. That's not enough. Like I said, with the price of the sheets right now, that's why they still don't have the bedroom. So I'm here now with Lucio to tell me how much is needed to finish the kitchen and the bedroom. Because he will be the one, as a carpenter, he'll be the one building this. And I have to tell you that this is now house number 9, because I have canceled house of the number 9. Because we have qualification that we have to accept the beneficiaries as approved by DSWD. So pilay atong makuan ani Los. Pidido si mo ani nga mahuman, totalo na kanilang sa bedroom. Kuan nipis niya. She's using only gauge 24. As I said, is very thin. Nipis na 24 Luz. Ang akong gipanghatag 22. Recommended 20. 22 lang ito ikuan. Sige. So, kuangan ka ko sa karol. And then kani, unsa man kuan na lang ni hollow blocks, pilang hollow blocks dire. Okay, kung mag hollow blocks ka, we can have to deduct the wood. So I'll just have to turn this on so I could discuss the technicalities of this build. Turn this off rather. So this is the kitchen of Lucio and Maricel. Unsa inyong plano ani? Semento ra diri or maora ni?
Hindi na lang ni mo ma'am ay kali.
Kay kung ato sa
kuan na sa sponsor mo ba unsay.
She said that whatever the donors, Maricel said that whatever the donors can give her, she's just happy as long as the important thing is the roof. Because as you can see, now that the clouds are clear, it's just made of dried palm trees. So that's why when it's raining, it's dripping here and it's making everything muddy. And so I was thinking of, we have to concrete the floor, and of course if we concrete the floor, we don't put this bamboos. So I think we'll continue on nga half concrete. Half concrete na lang jud ta kay para if we are kay ato we need to cement the floor, kinahanglan jud ni natong puringan. So half concrete na lang siya. Mo gyapon diretso gyapon diha shell. Bisag even bamboo rang ibabaw basta concrete diri sa ubos. Ha? Kay hayahay man. Nya, ang importante dito lang gyud. Kuan sa half concrete ni ato lang ni siyang ihap, basta concrete lang gyud ni siya. Nya, na kay lamis lababo nga tarong nga concrete gyapon. So this is now the plan here is half concrete, so they can also concrete their kitchen area and then also the cooking area. Okay, mas mayo magong half concrete kay we are avoiding the termites, and as you can see here, it's still mud. And then the saving grace for the family during the storm is the little area that has been concreted that they have accumulated from the help of the government during the COVID times. So this is where they're living now. So as you can see there, Everything is here, and the children still very proud of their achievement awards from school is managed to save it all. But look at some of the things on the house. It's been blown away. But their father has managed to put back the roof immediately next day. So they are now all living here apart from the bedroom that's been completely blown away. So, ana na lang. Maugya pon los. Kani, dako man nga area kay sa didto. 150 didto, dire. Kuano na lang na to, 400 ka blocks katanan.
Tanan, da dito.
Da, magkay maglababo ra bata. Magkanisad. Ana, para pangagyuta sa babaw. Para tanan, diri na nimo. Dili na. So, it will not be a bending position when they're washing the dishes. Because as you can see, it's just almost on my knee. And I'm not a tall girl. So they're actually bending when they're washing their dishes. And here, and Maricel, when she's cooking the snacks that she sells around the village, is also bend, then go here, bending. So I think this is the right plan. We have to half concrete, half amakan, or half bamboo. Ana na langga. And then we have, pila kasin. Ilisanan manilos. So we need to change all the sheets. As you can see, I could see holes from these old sheets that they managed to scavenge around from what was been flying away. So, tagpila ang sin imong palit, Sel?
485 mo.
485. Unsa ni siya? 22 ni? 24?
So kung kibuon sa kabag-on na, ang paan mo na ma'am, ang nagsunod na sa kinabagaan. Kaya mahal mo kayong baga ma'am.
Kuha ni 22 ni. 22 din ni Leos. 22 din ni. Kaya 485 mo ni price for, that's the price for the sheets 8 and schedule 22. So here, pila ni?
Pito mo.
Unsay katas on ani? Unsay what length?
Ang iyahang dosya ni diri raman.
Sure ka no? Sumpay. So these are the children of Maricel. This is Mary Rose. She is really happy that he got a solar light now that she can study well.
Thank you ma'am.
Thank you so much sa donor nga gitagaan mong solar lights. Kamon duha, this is Jundi and Mayan. You know, you can study well now tonight. Then you will be shocked nga nanamoy lights for after so many years. You have no electric. Your mother said she lives here in this house for 35 years, no electric. So these children has been growing up in a house with no electric. But these children are very bright. They are top of their class, especially here. Mary Rose is the top of her class and she is 14 years old. And such a hard-working girl, grade 9. So I'm asking Maricel, what's their experience on Typhoon Odette? Wala may tub.
Wala may tulog ato ba?
The whole night during
sa hangin,
December 16.
Mga alas 7
7 o'clock.
Wala may katiusog.
They have their last
namang hangin.
last dinner.
Yeah, then
that they haven't eaten that day all day after the storm. The storm started to pick up about 9 o'clock. And then a coconut drop here on the kitchen. Then another one.
Pag uli na mo mga alas 2 kadlawon, wala na guba na mo kwarto og
ang kitchen. So they ate their last dinner here at 7, and then the wind pick up at 9 o'clock, and everything's blown away around them except here in the middle. And when the surge of the big wind around 12 to no, they were transferring to the barangay down there, barangay hall. And when they come back next day, the whole roof here is open. Everything is wet. The bedroom is gone. The kitchen is flat. So that he's showing me is only the sheets there. Yeah. Everything there. The jealousies has blown away. Hello,
Kuha na namin siya dito sa mangga, ma'am.
So there's a big coconut that fell over here on the kitchen.
Ukap sana siya mo may ukap ba ko
Ya
rin.
kana sa siya na ukam ya kana sa
All
siya
the
na
amakans
ulam,
has been
nabali
blown
na.
away.
Kana
This one here. Nabali sa day na.
bali antod na di ana, ma'am.
Buntag balik ito,
Sumpaya
wala ko,
maniwala
bali
sa
siya.
na niya sumpay, ma'am.
Oh, so he's just the one fixing it out immediately in the next day. So they can come back because they're just staying in the barangay gym.
Dundot naman ang iba.
Down in the village down there. 3.6 kilometers. Imagine walking on the strong winds. Just to be safe because the house is collapsing. So you can see one of the solar there. But you know, the family is really traumatized with the typhoon. Everything is wet. Tanan jud ga no, basa wa jud mo gida.
Tanan yun, ma'am, basa nga.
Everything is wet.
Nabuhat kami sa init nga makauga mi sinina. Wala man mi sinina ang mga bata wala.
So they have to wait for a couple of days.
Matulog
Oh,
matulog
everything
ang mga
is
bata, dire, raling ko.
dry. So the children are just sleeping here on this bench that they have to wipe off because they don't want to stay there in the gym because so many people there and they're scared to catch anything. So immediately when the storm calmed down, they go back and find everything wet. And she's telling me now that I know the story, all these appliances here is actually owned by kasi tagiya owner aniga
Kuan manghud, ma'am.
her sister that evacuated from her old house and left all her things here. So this is this stand, all these appliances that you see because they have no electric here. It's her sister's, even this cabinet. Leave it here while she is evacuated from her rental house. And so she is now, asa na yung manghud ron?
Uli na sila, ma'am. Ginahinay na sila panghakot. Panghawa naman nila ilang mga gamit.
So she's now living in someone else's rental house. So she's now gonna pick this up. She's now back in Cebu. So we won't be seeing this anymore in the future because she said, because I was wondering, there's no electric, but they have all these appliances. And she said, that's not mine. It's my sisters that live in the city but evacuated from her old house. So, luuyan ninyo ga eh. So she said she lost. So this is also the situation of Lucio and Maricel's toilet. They are just managing to stand it up so they can use it, but it's not really a safe structure, as you can see. And all this coconut that's fallen over the house. So our great help for them, the great help that we're giving them, that this truly deserving, hard-working family will go a long way. Especially the children now can study well. Init na puti ng hayaga. Tonight, I tell them you will have a proper solar lights, not like those lights that you have here that they can't understand that sometimes it's on, even though it's so hot, it won't turn on. And they have to switch on and off on the switch bulb, but it's like 3 hours, it's already off. So it's like the fake China solar, but this is the better quality solar I've given them. So the family will be lit up tonight.